So let me find out from you. Would you say that this whole COVID break will affect you during your finals because of the timing?
Yeah, it will affect us a lot. It
Hmm.
will affect us because since we came home, you see, most people they find it difficult to study when they are at home when they don't have people to guide them.
Your boy Nanade, and welcome to YEN TV. Okay, so today, following the president directive for senior high schools to reopen, we are doing a follow-up on this very directive to find out how prepared our SHS schools are with regards to welcoming the students. So today we find ourselves at Kinbu Senior High Technical School, where we want to talk to the authorities to find out preparations made in advance and also measures put in place to check our students' safety whilst they get back to campus. Follow me as we talk through. So tell me, how do you feel being nose mask and at the same time learning?
Well, a difficult job, but we are observing the rules that the government gave to us. So all we need to put on our nose masks and then go.
What's your name?
P plus Mensa.
Okay, so first, share with us the experience being nose masks and learning.
We can't breathe well, but since it's for our safety, we have to use it.
And you're in your final year, right?
Yes, please.
So let me find out from you the preparations to your final year.
So as well as the teachers are helping us, we're also trying our best to learn so that we can make it.
You say that the whole COVID break will disturb you or will affect you in your exam?
Yeah, it has, but it has given us the opportunity to also learn more, to prepare more for the exams.
Thank you so much.
All right.
We want to talk to the assistant headmaster for Kinbu Senior High Technical School to find out measures they have put in place as head of the department regards to the safety of this student. Hello, boss. Welcome to YEN TV.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Please share with us your name.
My name is Ebo Kwansan Ediono,
Okay.
Assistant Head Academic, in charge of academics.
Okay.
Right.
Now, how did you take the directive from the president with regards to our younger ones or our students coming back to school?
Oh, for us, we are into the education business. So whatever directives that are given from our authorities, we will just implement it to the letter. Okay. So for us, we have no problem with whatever directive that is given. We are ready. Whatever directive is given and then the instructions given, then we follow it, and then follow with the guidelines given, we follow it to the letter. Because that is our core mandate, to follow instructions from our executives or top management. So the moment it comes, we go ahead and also implement it to the letter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's get a bit personal with regards to this very school. Mention to us some of the precautionary measures that the school has put in place for the safety of these younger ones and also the staff.
All right. So with the precautionary measures, as we already know, right from the beginning of the reopening, that is today, students have been asked to put on their nose masks. Even when they are yet to get their nose masks, they all have their nose masks in place. We have all our Veronica buckets. We have various vantage points that we have kept our Veronica buckets. We did already our homework by preparing ahead of time. So we have so many vantage points. If for each block, we have 3 main blocks. The Form 1 block, we have 2 Veronica buckets at the entrances. When you get to the Form 2, the same, Form 3, the same. And then at the main entrance, there's the main Veronica bucket available with the running water, everything with soap. And then when you get to the staff, so basically every entrance for which you enter to a classroom, you definitely meet a Veronica bucket with soap, liquid soap, and a running water. Okay. With the social distancing, the classroom setting, basically that is our main issue. The 25 seating arrangement is done. We have done all the arrangement to the latter. So all classes have been arranged 25, 25, 25, 25. And so with that, it's in place. When it comes to our school feeding, normally, the canteen sessions and the private canteen people are not on board. We are working with the school feeding. Okay. Yes, the one hot meal. We are in the day school, so with the one hot meal, this morning we were able to have a team on board. Normally we have about 3-member team that assists, but because of the social distancing, I was able to mobilize about 10-member team to help with the serving of the food. And so we were moving in terms of class by class in that order. We know we have a siren, so we're announcing. Somebody was at the office announcing, and teachers were observing so that they move in batches. So they were actually not even queuing. You call, you come in that order. So within the shortest time, they have done what they are serving, and then that was also okay. So we keep on announcing periodically with our siren about all the necessary protocols, social distancing. We have also been able to, as of Friday, I was here, we had a lot of posters around. At the entrance, there is no mask, no entry. When you get to the various vantage from all the blocks, we have indicated no hugging, no handshaking, no mass gathering. And so we have done all these things, and then there's a monitoring team periodically going around to check. I, being the head of the monitoring team, checking whether whatever we have asked is in place, they are following it. So today is the day one. It's unfortunately that because of the early morning rain that we had, our attendance rate is not that bit, but we are almost getting to halfway through the attendance.
Okay. I think I was even going to come back to that very one. I know the school is basically a day school, yeah. And just like our president mentioned, there is plans to even arrange for cars that will be bringing the students in instead of them coming in with their individual. We want to find out, since it's a day school, what are the measures to check the students who go home, come, some use public vehicles to come to school and all those?
So as President said, we enhance social protocols, So with the day schools, we need to keep on enforcing our protocols. We have to be sure of our protocols, especially hand washing, sanitizer, and all those things. Yeah. So since being a day school, that's why I earlier said that if that's a Friday, we had purchased some very bucket ahead of time. Okay. The government own is in, the supply is in, but we had purchased some already to put in place so that we can augment with the government's one. Okay. So we are ensuring that, that's why I said that there's at the entrance at the Veronica bucket. Yeah. You wash your hand. The moment you move to, as you are entering your classroom, the block for which you are, there's another standby. And periodically, we are announcing that they wash their hands. Mm-hmm. So with the hand washing, it's ongoing. It was also advised that today we came, each student must have his own personal sanitizer, but government has brought in sanitizer in-pocket sanitizer for each of the students. So they are being distributed to them. By now, the team is around the classroom giving it out. Today is the day school, so today is the day one that we are doing the distribution. It's ongoing. But fortunately, the students themselves came to school with their already nose masks, because these news are everywhere, everybody knows. So they all came with their nose masks already. So with the government one that has been given, that brings some uniformity. It is a uniform kind of stuff. So we will just be announcing to them that they must try and put on the government one approval, and we also encouraging them to be keeping it neat, be washing it periodically and others. So basically the social distancing rules and the protocols, we have done our best to put in place, but then it's all about enforcing it. In schools, every week we have teachers on duty. So this time I've augmented the number. Normally we have about 5, but I'm trying to make it about 8. Okay. Normally when the entire school is there, we have about 5 teachers on the bar. We have about 2 tests in, but I'm augmenting it to the number so that they could periodically check. Announce, and now we are asked to form a COVID-19 task force within the school, and they will periodically move from class to class, announcing periodically the protocols. And our break to before we start the lesson, and then during the break time to the siren, we are announcing the ordinance. This morning I've done about twice, announcing whatever you need to do, no hugging, no handshaking, and the teachers on duty are on the ground to ensure that if students, you will say it, but before you realize, especially break time, you will find some group of students gathering. Then quickly we need to, teachers on board will have to be doing that for us.
Let's look at, do you have isolation center where in case of any emergency you isolate those students there?
Yeah, we have an infirmary, we have a school nurse, and then there's a place we have where we have, so that is the place we have some beds, about 3 beds there. And the nurse is there stationed there from the backup clinic, but then she is stationed here. So this morning she even helped with the security to give them tutorials as to how to use the temperature gun. So the place is that we have a place there that in case of anything, somebody who will keep the person there, and then further information will continue with that. So a place is earmarked for that.
Finally, parents who are watching us and they are scared of getting their awards back to school because of all this COVID issues, the whole fear of the fear that comes with it. What will be your last word to those people?
To parents, those that we've demystified the fear, the phobia. You know, it's if you're a parent, you'll be concerned. You might not know. Probably your own protocols in your household. You might wonder whether the same protocols, enhanced protocols in wherever you are will be done in the school. But to parents, we are assuring them that we are here to see to it that their students, their wards are safe. All the necessary protocols have been put in place, and students are learning, teachers are in classroom learning, and so there's no fear. They shouldn't panic. They should allow their wards to come, for those who are in goal, to come and complete their semester. The Form 3s should come and prepare and then write their WASI. They should not fear, because everything is in place. We are all here moving about, doing our normal things, ensuring that all the necessary protocols are in place. And so I assure them that the awards are safe. Right? Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for talking to us. My name is Nanade, and just like you heard for yourself, our parents out there, we are pleading that get your ward back to school because they are in safe hands here. That's a YEN TV. Until we come your way again, that's as YEN Kasa. Thank you. Okay, so following the very directives, we want to find out how our students are responding or returning back to campus. So we are at the Tudu station. Tudu station. We are at the Tudu station to find out from our porters how fast their cars are moving in regards to their numbers now. Tobi ba kuma dogo no.
Makwe.
Nidibem nya biaba tifia school bio gari wo mo fun leke wo do don na ahudodo ma.
Fifia school bio ale o mo fia o over imu alagbagba zaba mala bobo yo.
Okay.
Alaba wo to quality pola.
Okay. Ka agbogebe moya ohuta na ba nya ba don ha.
Amo wo fia mi ko don ha jim.
Okay.
Uta.
Okay. Social distance, passengers you give me a call of Wamahadi. What measures have we taken?
If you are social distance, me ko ba anyo ga ka avanzu agbaru na driver so ha. Aba ga o kwana ta mu ga khomota. Aka me o mreda.
Amanani come within the row in the car.
Me atotonko.
Okay. Now formally how many were you picking?
4.
Okay. Me did me clear school via do me I do VVV la some few minutes. Yeah, boss, what's your name, please?
My name is Richard Mensah.
Okay, Richard, we want to find out from you what has been your psyche in your preparation to get back to campus?
They said the government has put in some protocols and measures in place, so we are all looking onto that. But I've also tried my possible best to protect myself by taking the safety precautions and having my hand sanitizer. So that's what I've done now. So far, I'm having the things to protect myself before I'll see what the government will put in place. Whether it's true, it's going to give us that.
Okay, are you a final year student?
Yeah,
So let me find out from you. Would you say that this whole COVID break will affect you during your finals because of the timing?
Yeah, it will affect us a lot. It will affect us because since we came home, you see, most people, they find it difficult to study when they are at home, when they don't have people to guide them. But at school, if you don't do anything as a border, by all means you go to prep, you have to study small, so it has affected us.
Okay.